Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to Transport Fever. Transport Fever, for all of you that don't know, is a railroad focused tycoon game. It's a predecessor to Train Fever, which was released back in 2012, 2013. I played it very vaguely, but I didn't really get into that game as much. But seeing Transport Fever and seeing their development over the past couple of months has made me want to play this game a lot more. I need to say a big thank you to Urban Games because I did reach out to them and ask them if I could play the game before the launch on the 8th of November, so I could do some YouTube videos and review it and whatnot. So basically what this game entails is players start in 1850 and build up a thriving transport company. So as an emerging transport tycoon, the players construct stations, airports, harbours and make money by connecting areas requiring transport services. So what we're going to do in this video, guys, is we're going to head in straight into the tutorial and see what the game is about, what the controls are like, what the graphics are like, and we'll take it from there. What I do want to say is, and I don't want to talk too much, I want to get straight into the game, that I've just downloaded this game, I've loaded it up, tested to see if it records, tested to see if it works. It all works fine, and I'll be doing some series when the game's released on the 8th of November. I might play some campaign modes just before that, but the free game will definitely start, the free game series will definitely start on the 8th of November, so the videos I do before that will be campaign modes just to get used to the game and the mechanics and all that. So we're going to head straight off into the tutorial. I know for a fact that as soon as I click on tutorial, this guy's going to speak over me, so I'll just leave him speak, you can hear him, and then we'll carry on.
You've got passengers. A trade needs to be learned, and that applies to future transport tycoons too. Learn how to gain an overview of your empire and obtain key figures for your business. How to build your first yards of road and lay your first railroad tracks. This tutorial will teach you the basic operations of the game.
So yeah, as the gentleman rightly said, we're just going to look at the basics in this video. So as I said, graphics, mechanics, controls, and
a trade needs to be learned, and that applies to future transport tycoons too. Learn how to gain an overview of your empire and obtain key figures for... Learn to direct and manage your future transport company and take your first steps on the way to becoming a successful transport tycoon.
Okay, so I've realized that there's a little bug there, that the gentleman does say his commentary introduction bit twice. So that's something I'm just going to raise with Urban Games. It's just so that they can have some feedback on the game as well. So they can we can help them iron out these little bugs before launch, which would be ideal. So this basic mission window, we can move around. That's cool. So let's start the tutorial straight away. There we go. Start.
Get an overview of your transport empire.
So what we can do is we can move the camera with our WASD, which is standard keys, like so, or we could use the right mouse button and click and drag across the screen. We can use the Q, E, and F, RF. Oh, that's cool. How do we bring this down though? Okay. So, okay. That's cool. We can use the keys for that. That's cool. So Z and X, zoom in and out. And all these controls I'm doing now with the keyboard can be done with the mouse as standard. As you can see, the graphics are quite cool. They're quite similar to Train Fever. Very similar to Train Fever, although I think that they've enhanced them a bit more, which I think they pretty much have. But yeah, it looks pretty similar to Train Fever, but it looks a lot smoother and a lot more immersive, shall I say. So let's carry on with the tutorial.
This is how to lead your company and get to know the needs of your customers. You can interact with objects in the world by left-clicking on them.
Okay, so let's interact with an object, like for example this building here. So if we interact with it, we can see it's a commercial building, and we've got some overviews like the year built, the shopping facilities, if it's vacant, how many spaces are left is 1, the cargo needs, the supply rating, and the land value where the building is sitting on. So the details, you can see that they've got 1,264 customers, 90% quality, and then they're doing 99% efficiency for the environment, so it's 99%. let's click on another building. So we click on this little shack here. Well, not shack, maybe it's a home. So it's another commercial building, and it has 4 shopping facilities within it. And it has a total of 1,262 customers, which is cool. That's the same. So basically this is like a commercial area, I'm guessing. So if we move over around here, do you think this is commercial, or this one here? This I don't think it's commercial. This looks like a building. So it's a residential building, yeah. So it has 27 residents. The year built in 1930. We're 1950. So 20 years old. And it's got its shopping facilities. The count? Could this be the shopping facilities within? I think this is within the actual area, the land. I think it's not the actual residential building that has this amount of shopping facilities, which is ludicrous if that's the case. So let's carry on.
Develop your infrastructure. The construction menu and line manager are located at the bottom of the screen.
Okay, so as you can see below, we've got these construction menu, like the gentleman said. I think he's going to take my job away in this video. So we've got the tracks. So we've got different types of tracks. We've got the standard tracks and the high-speed tracks, and within it we've got the different path signals, traffic lights, shall we say. So we've got a waypoint, and we've got the path signal, and then we've got a track modification tool where we can upgrade with electricity, I guess, and high-speed tracks. We've got the streets, the roads. So we've got a small street, we've got a medium street, and as I was saying, we've got the small street and the medium street, but they've got different characteristics as well. So this is a 2-lane street with a speed limit. So as you go further up the scale, like extra large street, you've got 6-lane street with a speed limit of 70 kilometers. And then you've got like small country roads, and you've got different types. So you've got large country roads, etc. And you can modify them as well. So you've got a tramway and a bus lane. So you can actually have a dedicated bus lane all around your town, which is, I think that's pretty awesome. That is pretty cool. That was a good thinking. Next we've got rail. We've got a train station and a terminal station, and then we've got a freight station. We've got 2 freight stations, and then we've got a train depot as well. On the road we've got a bus tram stop. We've got a bus tram station. Then we've got a larger bus tram station. I think we've got an extra large, or we just got a tram station here. What else do we have? We've got a truck station, a large truck station, and then we've got the road depot and the tram depot. For the sea or water, we've got the harbour, we've got the cargo harbour, and then we've got the shipyard. For air, we've got the small airport or the medium airport, and that's about it. And then we've got the terrain tool, so we can raise the terrain, lower terrain, smooth the terrain. We can add bushes. So it's like similar to City Skylines, but not quite. So you can add some more environmental objects into the game, which is cool. So if you want to, I guess, beautify the area where you're building your train depot or your bus stops or your train stations. We've got different assets as well. So we've got a noise barrier for the roads. That is pretty cool. We've got signal, track field, lights. And we got different driver signal right double, which I'm not sure what that is. I need to find that out. So okay, on we go.
Decide for yourself how quickly time flies. The buttons to control the game speed can be found in the bottom right corner of the screen.
Okay, yeah. So like in every tycoon simulator type game, you've already got these standard speed buttons here, so you can increase the speed, pause the game. And that's basically standard in every game, I think so.
Stay up to date with what's going on. In the bottom left area of the screen, you will find information about cities, industries, and vehicles.
Okay, so on this little screen here, we can obtain a quick overview of the size of the cities and capacities of industries. In the list of stations, you can see at a glance if cargo passengers are being held up anywhere. And you've got the list of lines. Provides a good overview whether they are profitable or not. So if we click on them, I don't think we're going to have any information because we don't have anything at the moment. So as you can see, we've got vehicles, stations, depots, lines, towns, which yeah, we've got the towns. So we've got 2 towns, different population, and we've got the industries as well. So we've got these two towns, we've got one here and one here. They are connected now via a road. That's the only means of transport, I guess, to each town. But then again, if you're, like for example, we click on this guy here. Let's just close this, sorry, this hub. If we click on this guy, we can see that he doesn't own a car. So he can he moves to work on a car, but he doesn't own one. So if we don't have any transport between these two towns, that guy, for example, couldn't get across because there's no bus routes or trains, or he doesn't own a car, so he couldn't transport himself to either of these. Well, he couldn't transport himself to this little town here. Okay, so on we go.
Find out about the terrain. In the bottom right section of the screen, you can display various overlays, such as contour lines and land use.
Okay, so if we click on this one here, like you said, we've got the use. So the information screen is use the land use overlay to find out where different areas in the city are located. Displaying contour lines. Contour lines help with the planning of rail lines. And the navigable waters overlay shows you whether or not ships can navigate a body of water. Okay, so if we click on this, we can see that the land use around this little town is residential on the outer edges where it's green, and the darker the green, the more residential area or the more capacity of people that's where they live. We've got commercial around the center, and then we've got industrial, not that much on the outer corner of this town here. So you can see the contour lines as well. So basically it would be really difficult to put a railroad or rail track across this mountain, just because you can see by the contour lines that it's a quite steep mountain. Apart from that, these two towns are placed pretty on flat playing field, so I think we can put a railroad track across them as well. We close this and then we can continue.
Be well advised in your business activities. At the top center of the screen, you will find hints and warnings. Here you can also choose what information about vehicles and stations appear in the game world.
Okay, so we got this little top bar here. So if we click on the HUD icon here, if we click on these, this is where we select them. So if I remove anything, nothing's gonna happen because we don't have anything on the screen right now. But for example, yeah. So let's just move up here. So the industries. If I click on industries, you can see that it shows some icons on this little industry here, which is a food processing plant. There you go. And the name of the town, which is this town there. You can remove that if you want. So you can remove labels from different aspects of the game, I guess. And we go.
Know what currently needs to be done in your company. You will find current tasks and information about medals and achievements in the top left corner.
Okay, so we got medals and achievements here. So if I click on that, we'll see what the mission info currently is, which we've basically covered all this. This is one of the last ones. And you've got the medals here, which is a bonus task. Complete a special task at the end of the first tutorial. So we're going to click on we go.
Need a break? The game menu is found in the top right.
So as standard in every game, you're going to have a menu, of course. It's here on the right. So you can basically save the game, load the game, music player, settings, and quit game or return to the main menu or desktop. On we go.
Show your skills and build your first road.
Okay, this is where
Connect the green and the red areas with a road.
The gentleman is talking. Okay, so basically what we have to do now is connect the different areas with a road. So that's what we're going to do now. So we just click on this, on the streets button here below. Click on the small streets. I guess this is the only one we can do. Click in the middle of the green area. Drag your cursor all the way to the red, which is as simple as click on the green tick to build it, and we're
lay your first track. Connect the green and the red areas with a track.
So we've done this little road here with the lights. You got fire hydrants. It does look cool. The graphics are quite impressive in this game. I'm liking it so far. So here we go. So what we're gonna have to do now is connect the green and red areas with a track. So we're gonna do a track across here. Does it build a bridge for you? We'll see. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So what we can see now is if we left that there, that yellow area there, that's where a ship couldn't pass via there. The green area, I guess it can. So if we carry on creating it, these two little pillars here where they're yellow, ships can't pass through there, but we've got a little area in the middle where the ships can pass, so that's cool.
Congratulations! You've learned the basic controls. Now, earn your first accolade on your road to building a transport empire. You can earn medals in the campaign mode by completing additional optional tasks. This often requires quick, effective, or anticipatory action. Put what you've learned about the controls to use. Look for areas highlighted in yellow and blue on the map and connect them with tracks.
Very good. Okay, this looks quite cool. Let's just close this. So yeah, this looks quite cool. As you can see there, we've just done a railroad track that goes across the waterway, and I guess you could connect these two towns up now pretty easy with a railroad track. So the tutorial is pretty basic. It gives you a very basic overview of the controls, of the different aspects of the game. Pretty straightforward, to be honest. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this right here, as it was a first impression tutorial type video. I'm going to release a video pretty soon after this one, which will be the first campaign. The first campaign, so we can look at that really quickly as well. So if we go back to the main menu, we've got this campaign list here. So if we click on this, I'm guessing we have a few campaigns to do. So the next video is going to be about playing a campaign. So we're going to leave it right here. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you're enjoying the video, smash that like button, leave some comments below. I just want to hear your thoughts on the game. If you've played the game, your thoughts on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the latest videos that I'm releasing in the next couple of weeks as well. I'm putting a lot of efforts into this YouTube channel. I think I'm getting better as the videos I produce getting uploaded. So yeah, hope you're enjoying the channel, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. See you later.